Okay, everybody, good evening. Welcome to Rugby Brough Council's Cabinet today. I'm Councillor Michael Moran, Leader of the Council, Chair of Cabinet. The meeting is being web streamed to the public through the Council's YouTube channel. During the meeting, when asked to speak, please do use the push to talk button on the microphone in front of you. Before we begin the formal agenda, I'm obliged to read out the following fire notice. There is no drill scheduled in the building this evening. If the fire alarm does sound, then please could I ask that you make your way out of the building, down the main staircase, out of the main doors of the Town Hall, and congregate at the entrance to Caldecott Park. An officer of the Council will give instructions on when it is safe to return to the building. Okay, so item 1, minutes. Can I have a proposer and a seconder for the minutes, please?
I'll move, Chairman.
I'll second.
Great, and a show of hands, please. All in favour? Great. That unanimous of 2. Great. Moving on, item 2, apologies. Can I ask Mr. Green, I think?
Chair, we have apologies from Councillors Livesey, Claire Edwards and Councillor Robinson.
Thank you, Dan. Okay, item number 3, declarations of interest. So, can I have any declarations of A, non-pecuniary interests as defined by the Council's Code of Conduct for councillors? Okay, and item B, pecuniary interests as defined by the Council's Code of Conduct for councillors? No. And item C, notice under section 106, Local Government Finance Act 1992, non-payment of community charge or council tax? No, all good. Excellent, thank you. Okay, so moving on, item number 4, public question time. Dan, do we have any questions from the public?
Chair, we have no questions this evening.
Okay, thank you very much. Okay, so moving on to our portfolio papers. So for the Growth and Investment Digital and Communications portfolio, item 5, Cycling Prohibition Bylaw. Can I have one of my colleagues to propose that?
I'll move that.
And a seconder?
Chair, I'll second that.
Right, great. And so back to you, Councillor O'Rourke.
Okay, this is to actually, as you can see in the report, it's quite straightforward. It's the revocation of bylaws that were set back in 1947. Lots of things have changed since then, as we know. So every area that's been listed has been assessed. There has been a consultation process, but there's been no response. But I'm really glad that we are very clear now about what direction we're going in. And of course, it will promote the health and wellbeing agenda. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor O'Rourke. Can I go to the Conservative Group? Anything? Just 1 second. Anything? Councillor Poole, Councillor Ward?
Thank you, Chairman. Yeah, I totally agree with what Councillor O'Rourke has said. They have to be updated like everything else.
I'm saving the best to last. Councillor Sanderson, I'm sure you've got something to add.
Thank you, Councillor Moran. Yeah, long overdue. We have not been able to implement any of these bylaws for a very, very long time because we just don't have the manpower to service them. And with a spot fine of £5, it's very unlikely we're going to go to that effort. In terms of the bylaws, reducing those also opens up other doors for us. As members may be well aware, there's currently an ongoing consultation on the existing traffic regulation orders, which links into some of these bylaws. And we may well be able to deliver what I think that the town has long needed is an active travel zone within the town and the town centre. Delivery of that would help to increase footfall, cyclefall and wheelfall from those of us who use mobility scooters. So you actually need the same sort of length of pavement to do those manoeuvres. Doing that, I think, also has something that's probably been missed from the report, which is it's talked about climate change strategy, but it hasn't talked about the economic strategy. Now, clearly, if we can get more people to walk, cycle and wheel into the town centre, then we will increase the overall footfall to the retail units. We will not be able to compete, sadly, with out-of-town retail shopping malls, but we can get more people to linger longer in our town centre. Thank you, Mr.
Can I just answer quickly on behalf of the portfolio holder? The question I picked out there was, will we seek active travel? And I will make the portfolio holder aware. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I think everyone seems to agree that updating these laws is a good thing. But to confirm that, can I get all those in favour to move this forward to full council? Okay, thank you very much. That's carried. Great. Okay. So on a similar topic then, item number 6, Town Centre Regeneration Resource.
Thank you, Chair. I'll move the recommendation to the Council as printed 1, 2 and 3.
I'll second it.
Just a quick on behalf of the portfolio holder. This Council is, Mr. Chairman, is committed to delivering a thriving rugby through the regeneration of the Rugby Town Centre, and as outlined in the corporate strategy to sustain a high-quality delivery of the town centre regeneration action plan. This report recommends allocating additional resources to the major projects and regeneration. I move so.
Thank you very much, Councillor Mystery. Can I anything from the Liberal Democrat group? Anything to add here?
I would just like to say how much we support this. The team's working incredibly hard on town centre things, and they just are really overstretched, so I definitely support them having some extra support in that team.
Thank you, Councillor Mackenzie. And Councillor Ward?
Thank you, Chair. I wrote some notes on this, really simple, earlier, and it was literally, let's get on with it. So, yeah, fully support.
Fantastic, fantastic. Clearly, for me, very, very supportive. And I think, in some respects, some of these papers, sometimes the most important ones are the ones that some may appear to be the more understated ones, because for all the good things that we want to do, actually getting these things achieved, we need the kind of support that this post can deliver. So, very, very welcome from me. And can I have a show of hands to move that forward? Yeah, great. Thank you very much. Okay, moving on to item 7. Improving customer service and reducing costs with artificial intelligence. Who's going to move that, please?
I will.
And to second?
Chair, I'll second that.
Thank you, thank you.
Okay, so I'm actually moving, as it says, under the recommendations, the proposed Rugby Brough Council Artificial Intelligence Automation Adoption Framework to be approved, and a supplementary budget of £80,000 for the proposed artificial intelligence pilot project funded in both years 2025-26 and 26-27 financial years, as outlined in section 6. I've got lots of notes. AI is obviously something that all of the councils are now sort of implementing. We're particularly lucky with the officer that is leading on this because of his expertise in the area. I mean, it's quite unbelievable, really, what can be achieved with these, with this AI stuff. It's just amazing. They're looking at sort of AI assistance with meetings, transcriptions. I think a lot of us know about that already. Looking to use AI-assisted chatbots in out-of-hours customer service, and this AI-assisted automated email response. So it just, it provides information. It's just so much more efficient. I mean, we know this will go towards our savings that we are looking to make in the next 2 or 3 years with this investment. So I hope everybody supports it. I've got loads more information about it. I mean, I'm not the portfolio holder, as you know, but I'm well equipped here to answer most questions, should there be any. Thank you.
Thank you. There's an invitation. Anything from the Conservative group for this one, please?
Not so much any questions for Councillor O'Rourke. We need this. We need it urgently to keep in line with everybody else. And I totally agree with the report, Chairman.
Thank you very much, Councillor Poole. Anything from Councillor Mackenzie?
Thank you, Councillor Moran. Yes, I mean, we're fully in support of this. The customer journey has been a particular sort of bugbear and passion of mine with the implementation of a customer charter. But of course, behind that, you actually need systems that work. You actually need to be able to deal with people's queries and resolve issues. And this is part of the way through that process. We have seen improved times at the call centre, and this is just yet another plank. We've done some AI already. That's been going very successfully. It's been popular with staff, and also it is cutting unnecessary workload out so that people can concentrate on what they've actually got the skills for. So very, very supportive that the Chief Officer has an opportunity to really pilot more things, very much with the kind of, let's try it, let's fail quickly. If it's not any good, let's move on and keep looking for the things that are going to work, that work for our staff, work for our residents, and actually achieve those savings that we need to do so that we are spending money as efficiently as possible and that our residents are getting a much better customer experience than they have received in the past.
Thank you, Councillor Mackenzie. Again, for me, very simple. It's an example of investing to save money and investing to improve the customer experience. So it's something that we need to do, and I look forward to seeing the results as we go forward. So back to colleagues then, to show of hands to take that forward. Thank you very much. Okay, so moving on, item 8. In the finance, performance, legal governance portfolio, council tax reduction, the new scheme for 2026. Permission to consult. Councillor Mystery.
Mr. Chairman, I'll move the recommendation.
I'll second it.
Thank you, Chair. It is only a consultation with the public and our major precepting authority like Warwickshire County Council. This is a good story if it takes off after the consultation. The proposed new council tax reduction scheme, which provides support to the lowest household income earners in this borough. It will be easier to administer, simpler to claim, and most importantly, Mr. Chairman, it will increase the maximum amount of support to claimants, from 85% to 100% of the bill, council tax bill, meaning that some of the household with a very low income will not have to pay any council tax at all. And you're looking at the 85%, the lowest band, just short of 3,000 people. So hopefully, the benefit to us as a tax bill collector, but just got to be mindful that Warwickshire County Council will have to put some money into the scheme because they will benefit probably 77% of the, what we get from this scheme.
Thank you, Councillor Mystery. Councillors Ward or Paul, anything to add?
Thank you, Chair. So mine's quite simple on this as well. Welcome the changes. I've put down everyone likes to know where they are when it comes to their finances. And the current scheme, it's like a roller coaster for residents, quite frankly. And the stability is key here. So, again, support it. Yeah.
Thank you very much, Councillor Ward. And I think Councillor Mackenzie?
Thank you. Yes, I just wanted to highlight how issues I've seen with residents where a small change in universal credit can then completely rejig the whole council tax reduction, and then they've got to go back and it has to go back through the department and get sorted out again, and it can end up with people getting into arrears, and it's messy and it's just really unworkable. So I'm really pleased to see that that's going to get simplified and people will be small adjustments in universal credit hopefully is going to, fewer people are going to be pushed into a review situation. And from that basis alone, I would support it. But I do also support the move from 85% to 100%. I think it's right that we protect our most vulnerable residents, the ones that can least afford to pay council tax. So I really welcome this consultation. I really hope that people who have been on that roller coaster of universal credit will take some time to comment, because I think this is primarily aimed at actually trying to help them. So it'd be really helpful if people who've been on that journey could actually respond to the consultation. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Mackenzie. Again, just echo that totally, and I think something like this we've got to get onto the front foot, that if we think it's inherently a positive idea, then we need to make clear that case. And I think the fact, Councillor Mystery, you outlined that it puts an onus on Warwickshire County Council to play their part. Well, that's great. Let's have that discussion and let's take that debate forward. So thank you very much. Go back to colleagues. Can we anything to add there, Councillor Mystery?
Yeah, just one thing. I totally echo, the message I've just heard, is that people who have minor changes like working in a very low income industry where people get bonus and etc. and its impacts on their universal credit. By doing this self-calculation, they can look at it, and there are limits where there's 6 or 7 band, where if it's certain threshold, they don't have to alter it and go into filling forms in again and getting into a bigger problem. I've seen it firsthand. People who come at the 11th hour where their income have changed and suddenly they're in trouble with us, So this will iron out. And it's something like 3,000 people who will benefit from it.
Thank you very much, Councillor Mystery. So I take it you're in favour of moving it forward to full council? Okay, so that's great. That's unanimous. That's carried. Thank you very much. Okay, so we're now on to item 9. No. I'll just test, just testing you. We've got our additional agenda item, which is the conferment of the honour of the freedom of the borough. Can I ask who's going to move that, please?
Chair, I'll move that, yeah.
I'll second it.
Okay. Do you want me to?
I think, generally, I think we welcome this, and hopefully this has not been done since 2014 when last time they were here. So it's a good news, and it goes to the council, and hopefully we'll endorse it.
Say, as the portfolio holder for partnerships and wellbeing, it's fantastic, isn't it? In the last 12 months, all the female sort of Olympian winners, and now we've got the red roses as well. So I just think it's fantastic. I'm really happy.
Excellent. You've conveyed that well. Can I? Councillor Poole, Councillor Ward, anything to add here?
Yeah, thank you, Chairman. I think 2003, our male athletes, my first year as a councillor, won the World Cup, and they were awarded Freedom of the Borough, the home of rugby. 2014, our lady athletes, female rugby players, won the World Cup, and I watched these games all the way through, and they are true professional ladies, and they deserve what we can give them from the home of rugby.
Councillor Ward, it's a free-for-all.
I think we're all passionate on this. Councillor O'Rourke, you've kind of said what I was going to say in a lot of ways, but I will also add the Lionesses as well. They're fantastic achievements this summer as well. But yeah, it is really important. I have got a bit of a question on this though, actually, which may be for Democratic Services, which is I've seen on YouTube, because these were both previously before my time. In 2003, the England rugby team, the men's team, came here, didn't they? They did. I saw the coach. I know there was only a certain number came. Did the women's come in 2014? And also, it'd be great if we can get them here.
Chair, I think 6 or 7 came. Not all of them. Not all of them, because they are playing and other commitment. It's always the case with the team.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you. Chairman, if I may, sorry, 2003.
It's bedlam here. Carry on.
We didn't have the award here. We had it over in the speech rooms over in rugby school, because there was that many people attending. So I think we better look at that as well.
If you just hang on a second. Right. Just going to try and bring some sort of order to this. So can we get an important contribution from the Liberal Democrat group, please?
Thank you. I mean, we were really pleased to second this nomination for the Red Roses. What amazing gameplay. I mean, just such a quick, fast running game that you get in English women's rugby. Just such a pleasure to watch, absolute pleasure to watch. And I think it's absolutely right, as the home of rugby, that we bring the game home and we honour them here. So I'm absolutely thrilled that we are going to take this to council. I'm not expecting the vote to get lost on this measure. I'm sure it will be unanimous around the chamber, or I'll be having quiet words if anybody votes against it. But I think, you know, it is such a delight to see them do so well, and what extraordinary gameplay. I mean, it was such a pleasure to watch. Thank you.
Thank you, Councillor Mackenzie. I've nothing to add now, clearly. Everything's been said. No, anything that encourages participation in sport and health and well-being is to be encouraged from my perspective. So, thank you. Can I go back to you, Councillor O'Rourke, if there was any question that you didn't answer then?
Yeah, just to say, I absolutely agree with Councillor Paul about you know, the opportunities with working in partnership with Rugby School. And just to reassure you, we're already on the case. Myself and Councillor Moran are actually speaking with Rugby School, and they're very keen to work with us. So fingers crossed.
Thank you. And then, so I again, can we take this to the vote that you're happy to move it forward for council? Excellent. Thank you very much. So now we get to the point. Item 9, the motion to exclude the public under Section 100A(4) of the Local Government Act 1972. To consider the following resolution under Section 100A(4) of the Local Government Act 1972, that the public be excluded from the meeting for the following item on the grounds that it involves the likely disclosure of information detailed in paragraph 3, Schedule 12A of the Act.
Yeah, I'll move that, Chairman.
I'll second it.